Imagine using old clothes, rags, papers, leaves, or grass to soak up menstrual blood. Imagine being humiliated and embarrassed when you are on your periods. These are just some of the challenges around 2.1 million schoolgirls face every single month during their periods in Kenya.
Of people and of things.
My parents died when I was still a child, so I lived with my grandmother. So I use sometimes mattress or blankets.
This is not only very unhygienic, but it is also very frustrating. It has created stigma to many of them, making their performance in class to be below average.
I don't keep my full attention to the teacher as I'm supposed to, because I'm not sure whether it is still there or the blood has passed the cloth.
As you know, class 8 need much concentration in class, but when I'm in my periods, I have to go home because sometimes I do have cramps, and you really know how cramps, they usually pain a lot.
You find sometimes 2-4 girls at the same time, they're missing, and when I do the follow-up, I find out they are missing because of lack of the sanitary towels. Well, it's something normal. When something new happens to you and you feel you're out of place, you will have to get embarrassed. So they do not come to school due to the embarrassment that they feel.
According to the UN Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO, in Kenya alone, approximately 50% of school-age girls do not have access to these sanitary pads. Over 20% of these girls drop out of school completely after reaching puberty. It is this situation that made a group of young women led by Marceline to start up a project to help young girls from the area to stay in school by providing them with reusable sanitary towels.
Mamangu angeweza kuafford kutununulia pads tukiwa wasichana wote, lakini at the end of the day inabidi nitumie.
Marceline and her group visits different schools in the slum to supply this basic product. We follow them to Emmaus Primary School, which is in Korogosho, Nairobi County. Here, they talk to the girls for a while before doing their main activity for the day.
Each girl should abstain from sex.
It is a privilege for the girls in Emmaus Primary School as they all get reusable sanitary towel that will not only help them stay in school but also reduce the stigma they sometimes go through during their monthly periods.
The pain, agony, and stress that these young girls go through every single month when they are on their periods is unbearable. But with these reusable sanitary towels, they will be able to stay in class and also feel comfortable about themselves.
Our next step is at Marceline Place to find out how they make these reusable sanitary towels. Here, we find a group of young women who are in the process of making these pads. But how did they decide to make reusable sanitary towels and not anything else? Marceline and her group faces some challenges.
Najaribu kupigana na kitu inaitwa ukosefu wa sanitary towels. Najaribu kuenda kutembea, najaribu kuongea na watu online, najaribu kuongea na watu Facebook, najaribu kuenda kwa wale well wishers wenye wanaweza nisaidia ili nipate fedha za kutengeneza hizi vitu ili nipeane. Nataka ninapeana kwa mashule bure.
Our curiosity of knowing how these reusable sanitary towels works and if it's good for health leads us to a conversation with Eunice Juma.
Unaona pads ukinunua hata kama ni 50 bob umenunua utatumia once. Na monthly period ni kitu inakuja every month. So ikifika ni every month maybe huwezi enda shule kwa sababu umekosa hiyo. But reusable uko nayo utatumia because ni hiyo liner unaosha, unanika, inakauka.
For Marceline and her group, their ultimate joy is to see these young girls succeed in life in future.
Unapata saa zile unataka kununua materials, hauna enough capital ya kwenda kununua materials. Una pesa ya kulipa fundi kwa sababu fundi hawezi kukuja kufanya kazi bila kulipwa. At the end of the day wanataka pesa wapelekee familia zao ili waweze jisaidia.
Through providing these reusable sanitary towels to school-going girls, 80% of the girls are now in classes. It has also helped reduce the stigma that surrounds girls when it comes to menstrual health. Kate Silale for KUTV in Nairobi.